Dear friends, the world had barely begun to recover from the wars between Russia and Ukraine when suddenly a powerful explosion was heard on the horizon of the Middle East. This was no ordinary attack. It was carried out on a country that had been a thorn in the side of global powers for years. Yes, Israel launched a direct attack on a secret Iranian nuclear complex through an unexpected, rapid, and dangerous aerial operation, and this attack sent shockwaves throughout the world. But the question is, why did Israel take this step so suddenly and without any clear warning? Had Iran really acquired the nuclear capability that Israel had feared for years? Had such missile technology been developed in Tehran's underground facilities that had become unbearable for Israel? Friends, in today's video, we will uncover the truth that the world is still unaware of. So make sure to watch the video till the end, and do let us know in the comments which country or city you are watching our video from, so we can get an idea of how far our voice is reaching. Dear friends, based on information obtained from international intelligence agencies, spy satellites, and certain internal sources, it has become clear that Iran, which has been facing global sanctions, isolation, and criticism for years, has in fact been quietly developing a terrifying weapon whose effects could engulf not just the Middle East, but the entire world. Iran has secretly developed an advanced nuclear missile, and this revelation is not based on any conspiracy theory. In fact, modern American, Israeli, and Russian satellites have identified such secret military complexes that had, until now, remained hidden from the world's eyes. This complex is not located at Iran's well-known Arak plant, but is instead a state-of-the-art underground facility hidden in the Iranian deserts, which had been completely protected with satellite shielding. But recently, an American satellite recorded an unexpected amount of radiation, which raised suspicions. When this radiation was zoomed in on, it was found to be coming from a location where there is neither a city nor a military base, just barren land, mountains, and sand. But when the satellite captured videos from different angles, a long, tunnel-shaped object was seen emerging onto a remote-controlled platform. According to experts, this could be a test of a ballistic missile, but its design was completely different from ordinary missiles. Nazim, now the important thing here is that Iran, which was under several United Nations and IAEA sanctions and whose nuclear program was curbed through the 2015 nuclear deal, showed the world during all that time that it was shutting down its facilities, reducing uranium enrichment, and allowing access to international inspectors. But internally, it was working on a secret program that not only involved missile development, but also included the full capability to fit nuclear material into their warheads. This revelation came at a time when the Middle East is already sitting on a powder keg. Israel's continuous bombing of Gaza, Hezbollah's movements in Lebanon, and the presence of Iranian militias in Syria have left the entire region on edge. This secret project has been named Far al-Samit, meaning the dawn of silence. In this project, Iran has acquired backdoor technology from China, North Korea, and Russia, and some European scientists working in its scientific centers are also said to be involved, residing in Tehran under false names. All these details were detected by a European intelligence agency through satellite infrared scanning and electrointelligence when they noticed that, at specific times, unusual electromagnetic waves were being emitted from Iranian soil. At one location, the intensity of these waves was so high that it seemed as if experiments involving nuclear fuel were being conducted there. But since that place was hidden from standard satellite resolution, it was ignored. But last month, a SpaceX commercial satellite accidentally captured high-resolution images of this area, and what was revealed was something that would shake the world. After that, when the agencies of Russia, Israel, and the United States cross-verified, They all concluded that Iran had either tested its nuclear weapons or at least conducted a drill for it. Iran has maintained complete silence on the entire matter. Neither are any journalists being allowed into the area, nor are any drones permitted to fly over it. However, intelligence sources say that in recent weeks, Iran has purchased advanced anti-satellite camouflage and electronic jamming systems from Chinese companies to ensure its future activities remain undetected. Dear friends, this was the very reason why Israel immediately launched an attack on Iran. It was such a dangerous attack that, in an instant, a wave of panic swept through the streets of Tehran and emergency sirens began to blare across the country's skies. Initially, Iranian state media denied the attack, but soon after, videos started going viral on social media showing the huge explosion in the darkness of night, followed by a column of light rising into the sky. Soon after, an emergency meeting of Iran's Supreme National Security Council was called, during which it was announced that this attack was an assault on Iran's sovereignty and that they would deliver a crushing response. The next moment, a missile brigade near Tehran was put on alert under the code name Operation Yom Al-Qayyam, and Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps claimed that if Israel launched any further aggression, a storm of fire and steel would be unleashed from Tehran to Tel Aviv in response. At the same time, there was a strong global reaction. An emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council was called, where Russia and China declared Israel's attack a blatant violation of international law. Meanwhile, the United States, defending its traditional ally Israel, stated that Israel has the right to preemptively defend its existence against any threats. Headlines dominated the front pages of newspapers around the world. Iran vows revenge, Israel strikes, world on edge. The Israeli Ministry of Defense issued a red alert for its citizens and informed the public that the coming days would be extremely critical. On the other hand, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei addressed the nation, saying that the power they have acquired is not just against one country, but against oppression, tyranny, and arrogance. He added that anyone who thinks they can stop us is living in a fool's paradise. Iran began its retaliatory actions with cyber attacks. Several sensitive Israeli government agencies, banking systems, and defense networks were paralyzed for a few hours. After that, Hezbollah, Iran's longtime ally, started firing rockets at Israel's northern borders, spreading fear and panic in areas like Galilee, Haifa, and Tiberias. Israel immediately increased its military presence on the Lebanese border and fully activated the Iron Dome system. However, since the Iranian missiles were equipped with hypersonic technology, which cannot be intercepted by conventional anti-missile shields, the Israeli defense system also came under pressure. Dear friends, in its next move, Iran sent drones and cruise missiles toward the American naval fleet in the Gulf waters. The U.S. managed to intercept some of them, but 2 Iranian drones got very close to the USS Roosevelt, prompting the U.S. president to declare that if Iran attacked American interests, we will see smoke in Tehran. Dear viewers, we have presented to you the harsh reality that the world wants to hide. When the flames of war ignite, they are not limited to borders. They burn the dreams of children, leave mothers' laps empty, and turn generations' hopes to ashes. If we remain silent today, tomorrow our silence will turn into mourning in our own homes. Let us raise our voices together. Let neither Iranian blood be shed, nor Palestinian children be orphaned. We need not a balance of power, but unity in humanity. If you want this message of peace to reach far and wide, share this video as much as possible. Be sure to write "We are against war" in the comments and awaken everyone in your circle. Because one voice may be ineffective, but thousands of voices can change history. Let us choose life, not war. So, Dear friends, this was our video for today. God willing, we will be back with a new video for you. Until then, take great care of yourself, those around you, your loved ones, and this channel.